Laura, it's interesting that Mr Corbyn is still using his crowdsourcing technique.
Indeed. Today there was Liam and Vicky. He's not using it all the time. He's sort of got rid of the idea of going through all of Prime Minister's questions with source questions from the public. But clearly, I think his team think it's a useful device and it's a way of sort of humanising these issues. I mean, most politicians in opposition are no stranger to the case study, I suppose we would call them, but it's useful he's using that. I think today we did see these are good, strong issues for Jeremy Corbyn. They have cut through with lots of people around the country. These are changes that are happening to people's lives. No question about that. But I think, as one of the emailers suggested, the Prime Minister is not really put under very much pressure by Mr Corbyn in the manner that he asked the questions. And again, something we've discussed before, he's not really very much into the follow-up, the art of the follow-up.
The ad-lib follow-up.
The ad-lib follow-up. It was a good question. Why wasn't this plan in the manifesto? The government wants to make a change that will affect thousands and thousands of students, and it wasn't in the manifesto. But he sort of let it go, in a sense. Interesting, though, just one final thought. I think we're really seeing the Tories sort of coalescing and sticking to, now carving out this sort of attack line that we're going to hear again and again and again, different to how they approached Jeremy Corbyn before Christmas, about this idea of going back to the past, Labour looking not just inside itself, but back to the bad old days of the 70s and 80s. And you heard it there with planted questions on nuclear weapons and the secondary picketing. Yeah. And then Nigel Dodds from the DUP raising the issue of the Falklands.